All right, let's talk about the find method for arrays. Not a lot of people actually know about this, and it's different than find index. So find actually loops through your array, and just like map and filter, it takes in your own function. But this function for find has to be a predicate function. What I mean by that? Predicate function is like what you use for filter. So your function that you call inside of find has to either return true or false for this method to work, right? Just like dot filter. Okay, so now what we want to do, we want so that when we call by item, let's say shoe, I want it to return the whole shoe object on the right here. So how do we do that? Well, inside here, let's do const shows an item. It's going to be equal to items dot find. Now, the first argument that find takes is your customized function, like this. Inside of your customized function, since it's inside of find, you will get access to each of these objects inside the items array. So right now, I would just call that item. And also, like map and filter, you also get access to the index, which I would call index. Okay. And then remember, we have to return a predicate. So we're going to return when item.name is strictly equal to name. All right. So now we can, let's say, console.log shows an item, and then return shows an item. So here, when we buy item shoe, you see that we got the whole object right here. Now, remember, if we have two shoes, it's only going to return the first one. And let's change this price to something else. See, it only returns the first one. If you wanted to return all shoes, it's better to just use filter. Yeah. All right. What else can we do with find? Well, let's see. Let's do console.log or out of stock. So now our goal is, if we buy the shoe, we want find to actually find the index of the shoe and then remove it so that the next time we call buy item, it should say out of stock. But how do we do that? Well, let's see. So instead of this, I'm going to do if. So if item.name is strictly equal to name, and then up here, I'm going to do let index to remove. Let me make it very clear. Currently equal to null. And then once we match the item with the name, we're also going to get its index because we have access to its index from find. Okay, so I will do index to remove is going to be equal to index. And then don't forget, we have to return the item. Okay. Now, after that, what do we have to do? Well, since we have the index, right, we can do items.splice shows an index to remove. I mean, just index to remove. And then 1. Okay, so the first time we bought the shoe, we see the shoe. What if we buy the shoe again? We still see the shoe. But if you notice, it's the second shoe that we added because the first one got deleted. So if we delete the second shoe, we'll actually see that it's out of stock. Okay, so this is why find is pretty cool. I always use it when I'm looping through an array of objects. Okay? I like it a lot better than find index or filter. Remember, you use find whenever you're just trying to find one object or one value inside of an array. If you want to find multiple, I would use filter or reduce. Okay. Hope this was helpful.